Well, howdy do. Thank you for joining me for a quick little message. This week is a week that many people refer to as Holy Week. Um, it marks the final week of Jesus' life here on earth, and it all climaxes on Sunday when so many people around the world will be celebrating Jesus' resurrection from the grave. So I've really been debating quite a bit on if I wanted to make any Easter holiday type devo things, because for me, every day is a holy day. Every week is a holy week, and every single moment is a moment that I can celebrate the fact that my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ is risen from the dead. So, with that said, I did kind of decide that I wanted to do something because there's really been a little thing that's been weighing on my heart quite a bit, and I've been thinking about it a lot, so I figured now would probably be a pretty good time to share that. So, without further ado, picture this. It's dark. The streets are empty, and there's an eerie silence that fills the air. Your heart is beating wildly against your chest as you're just trying to process the things that you've just seen. You're one of Jesus' disciples. You've been following him for about 3 years of your life now, and he was everything to you. He was your joy, your salvation, your hope, literally everything. And now, he's just gone. You just watched him die such a horrible death on the cross. And with that, it's like all of your hope just vanished. You don't even know what to think or what to do anymore. Jesus is dead. So, with that in mind, on our calendars today is a day that lots of us would call Good Friday. It's the day when Jesus died on the cross. Now, you can imagine that for the disciples, that really wasn't a Good Friday, but why we call it Good Friday is because we know that on Sunday, Jesus is going to rise from that tomb, and that the fact that he went through everything that he did was so that we could have a relationship with God, and that's why it's a Good Friday. But anyway, it's Friday. A very common statement that I hear is, it's Friday, but Sunday is coming. And that's beautiful. But I do have a question. What about Saturday? Okay, Shayla, what about Saturday? It's, I guess the day between Jesus' death and his resurrection. It's the day that he spent in the grave. What about it? Well, that's what I want to talk about. What about Saturday? What about that space between point A and point B? What about that time between here and there? Why don't we ever talk about that? Why does it seem like, for so many people, Saturday is something that we just gloss over? And what is Saturday all about? Well, for me personally, Saturday is all about waiting. And I think there's something really important about waiting itself. God has really taught me a lot about the importance of waiting over the past few years. And I've really learned quite a bit about really just how much of an essential thing it really is. And now, in the spirit of that, I'm gonna make y'all wait until Saturday to dig a little bit deeper into this. So tune in with me tomorrow for part 2. We'll see you then.